How una dey, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to our time, depending on where una tanda dey listening to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another ogbonge information, my people. Una well done, my people. Una welcome, my people. Now laugh, I dey laugh. All this Yinka, Judy Austin, this Baba, DPA, and some other people that are peddling some lies around in order to confuse themselves, thinking that they are confusing main nation. Now laugh, I dey laugh them. You know one thing, I love this group called Men Nation. I love them so much, both diaspora, both local, both anywhere, because they are like I don't know, like they are like I don't know I don't know what to put it. That's the more you think you are destroying them, the more you give them strength. It's as if the grace running in Queen, the principal or the leader or the celebrity is running in everybody. They think the same, they behave the same, even though people try to misinterpret what they do, try to turn it to negativity. But if you check it in a very clean heart, you will know that those people need to be studied. The main nation, they need to be studied. Very great kind of people. And they are toxic, they are toxic, they are toxic, they are toxic. Are you calling it toxicity? Or or you are seeing it as defending their own, standing for their own? They don't need their celebrity to talk when you are offending their celebrity. They don't need the person to respond. They don't even need. In fact, if you respond, you are offended them. Allow them to respond. And you know one thing, there is no WhatsApp group, there is no leader, there is no person talking to each other, but they will speak once all over the world and they are speaking the same thing. That's why they tried to destroy them, they couldn't. They called them the Coven Nation. They tried to dissuade them, they tried to confuse them, they couldn't. They give them names. Not because that's what they are, but because they cannot confuse them, but because they cannot scatter them. They are so formidable, they will not even talk to you, they'll be walking. I was in a car traveling. I took a public transport to somewhere. I don't want to mention the name of the place so that people will not check my itinerary. And I just kept quiet inside that car. And two women were discussing seriously about this case. I said, what? They were talking and talking, sitting beside me. They are coming from their brother's traditional wedding. They were talking and talking and talking and talking. Two rich women. All of us took that special car because we actually wanted to, dodge some things. They were talking and talking and talking. Even though the journey wasn't too long, actually, but I was looking at these women. I said, what? From one city to the other, they were analyzing. They don't have a blog page or channel, but they were analyzing everything about Premier. That was in the month of August, yeah. That was around August 22nd or 23rd. I was like, wow. So when we alighted in a park and I was going to, pick, I was just entering my car, trying to, drive home. I was just like, what happened? Why this woman you people are talking about? What's so special about it? He said, the woman that God blessed and Yule Doche was enjoying everything from her. Now God, now Yule Doche messed up and lose the woman. And I say, which means the woman is big now. I say, the woman is a trillionaire now. I laugh. I said, these people, main nation. I raise hand for now. Wherever in the interior village, no matter where, in that interior village we went to do some that program, that traditional distance. That interior village, women are there discussing about Queen May and her achievements. I was like, this woman, I remove cap for you. I doff my cap for you. I tell you. My people never smart, this is why it is very difficult for Judy Austin and their supporters to drag Men Nation and scatter them. Who will you drag? Who will you say? There are those you don't even know. In fact, the information you're bringing today, they are not hearing it. They are still working with the positive one they have, and they are always interested in the positive information. Any negativity you are bringing, you on your own. They are not listening to you. Even if it's Premier that is bringing the negativity, the negativity, they will tell you that it is not possible. Premier, leave it aside. We know the right thing. It is going to be okay. So that is why you see so much meetings, so much WhatsApp group, so much. Can you imagine that WhatsApp group that was posted and was saying that Premier want to apologize if you want to? Can you imagine what it means? You understand? So let me try. I just came to explain something to us for us to understand. You know, yeah, Judy Austin and Yude Doche began this case on social media. And their intention was to use the social media to win Premier because they know she wasn't strong on social media at that time. So they started it because they are already formidable. You already had a 2 point something million followers on Instagram, and Judy, they are just doing very marvelously well on social media. So, but they were so shocked that with all those things they had, all those opportunities, all those platforms, all those followership, they could not win the social media part of the game. They lost in social media, they lost in the court, they lost everywhere. And they were trying to find out why could they not win this battle on social media. So when Emeka now came up and the DPA, this Baba come out and was telling them that he was the brain behind the success of this case on social media. He was the one that was forming and trying to correct impression, turning event, trying to change stories and everything. That it was actually his work, and that's actually what these guys want to achieve. Then I said, "Wow, okay, it was Barrister Emeka that was doing that thing. Okay, let's turn Emeka to our side." That was when they started puncturing him, calling him, promising him all sort of things. And at a point, they got him. Emeka is now working for Judy Austin, Yinka. You understand? Trying to give them some informations and trying to turn so many informations he knows about Queen May against Queen May. All those things that Judy Austin and Yude Doche had been peddling as lies, he now begins to turn them as something, beautifying them, adding flesh to them, to make them look like a fact they will use against Queen May. But what they don't understand is that no matter how they do it, no matter what they plan, they will still fail because they have failed for 3 years. It is just those few years now that they think they will not fail. They were thinking that it is Emeka that made them not to achieve all those things. No, it is not Emeka. It is God that makes them to fail. And that same God is still alive. And that is the God of our royal Queen May. So that's one thing they don't understand. So my people, the essence of everything you are seeing now is that they have come to turn everything against Queen May. They believe they have gotten an instrument, a strong instrument that they will use against Queen May, and that is the man they thought that have been the brain behind their failures before. Then that man will now be the brain behind their success. They thought he was the brain behind Queen May's success. Then they want him to be the brain behind Queen May's failure. So that's why they are now rallying around him and using him, peddling information, having serious meetings every time. And the man is very happy, running around, seeking, getting some information of everything, trying to authenticate some things in order to make sure that Yude Doche and Judy are just gotten something, because they know they will not win in the court. So they just want to see a situation where they will win at the court of public opinion, where people will be pitying you and go back to you to support you. And remember when Emeka left, these people, they don't hide things. They don't know how to, they don't know how to do their work. You remember that Chief Jenny at that time, Chief Jenny was saying that Emeka will never work with them, will never be with them until Emeka apologized to Judy Austin and Yude Doche. In fact, this one is not that she was saying, so she just personally said Emeka can never, as an authority in Judy and Yude Doche Warriors group, that Emeka cannot be part of them unless he apologized to Judy Austin and Yude Doche. And which Emeka actually apologized to Judy Austin and Yude Doche and told them that Judy is a very strong woman, contending this for all these years, telling Yude Doche a very strong man. The same Emeka swallowed his vomit. He went and apologized. To tell you, that was when everything, as soon as they said he should apologize, and he apologized. And as soon as he apologized, he started working with them. They are working seriously to make sure that they get Queen May down at the public opinion, so that at the end of the day, you, all this rebranding you see that Judy is doing, all those pretense of keeping quiet, of not working with Judy, all those things of not going back to Judy, carrying this ego to cover up and everything for people to believe that he's no longer with Judy, even carrying other women, showcasing other women in Abuja. He went to Abuja once with another woman that people were saying yeah, 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 and he didn't reach his house. He came back and this ego had been with him for over 2 months in a hotel. Just all those things are just to create a narrative to show that I'm no longer with Judy, you understand? So that people can now have a soft mind where he is, so that all the lies they will now bring against him, against Queen May, people will say, it may be true, it may be. You are just trying to soften people's mind and this, and that is Emeka's idea. And that is Emeka's idea, so that they can be able to do that. And remember, everything is what the Edochie family, Sapete Edochie and the family had already peddled. They have already planned it down as how Yule Edochie, because all of them now, they know that May is gone. They cannot win the heart of May back to Yule Edochie. They cannot force May to stay with Yule Edochie. They cannot get May down, trapped to be with Yule Edochie. So the only thing they can do or they can achieve is to win the court of public opinion, where Yule Edochie can get back to his career. Since May is now making a lot of money and is comfortable, Yule Edochie should also make money and be comfortable. That is what the Edochies are fighting. That's the priority of Sapete Edochie at this time, because it's no longer Queen May. They have tried everything. Queen May said no. So all this apology and everything they are doing is not as if they know that Queen May will join or will accept. Even Emeka knows that May cannot accept. Everybody knows that May will not accept that apology. But let it be that the whole world will say, but they have apologized. We have the apology. This and that and that. But they didn't start doing it well. They now turned it that Queen May, because they want to do it in a situation where May Nation will start having biased mind where Queen May is. That Queen May is going back to apologize to you, the Edochie. You know how that is to Queen May's character. They are just trying to puncture part of integrity, puncture her integrity, puncture her trust. That's what they are doing, so that people will start losing trust on her. People will start losing faith on her. You know what it means that Queen May just wake up after how many years in the court, and the court case has not finished, and you're apologizing to you, the Edochie, and you, the Edochie, is giving you a condition that he has to take permission from Judy. Arrant nonsense. That is an insult. That's bad. That's so irritating. Who says so? And that's to tell you the mentality and the level of understanding of these people that call themselves Judy and you supporters. They are not so enlightened. They behave like kids. No wonder Yinka still begs for undershower love. At this age, even at 58, he was still remembering how the thing did under the shower. Coming to social media to say, just blowing, recording what a 12-year-old girl will record and send. That's what an old woman, a grandmother, is recording and be sending to a young boy, that she's old enough to be the mother. You understand? Recording and sending to the guy. To tell you how they think. No matter where they are, no matter all the people that support Judy Austin thinks like Judy Austin, behaves like Judy Austin, they are just birds of the same feather. No wonder English people say birds of the same feather flocks together. They are the same. No, there's nothing different. They just think the same way, behave the same way, do the same thing. They are just the same. They are just the same. That's why they can peddle, because every rational thinking person, knowing the level of this case, we know that Queen May can never do that. But bringing it up on social media means that you want to create a false narrative, so that let it be that people will say, do you know? It's possible, is this. One, like I said it, I have said it in several times when we mentioned the issue of returning to Yule Edochie. I will ask you why. Yule Edochie, why should Queen May return to Yule Edochie? The kids are grown up. He has a 20-year-old girl. Very soon she will become a grandmother. Because when Danielle marries now, she will become a grandmother. Carl is already 17 years, you understand? I think 17 or going to 18 now. And he has already gotten admission to study medicine. You understand? So very soon he's going to, in the next 6 years now, Carl will become a medical doctor. In the next 6 to 7 years. And Queen May will become mama doctor. These are the things that gives a woman joy. What is she going back to Yule Edochie? And it's not as if when she goes back to Yule Edochie will take responsibility. He didn't take responsibility when they were only husband and wife and with their kids. Not to talk of now, he has another battalion from Judy Austin. When people will still be telling you, are they not your kids? You will still be doing. So it's not easy. The mental health is very important. To check your mental health is very important. And polygamy no be your mate. You understand? So Premier accepting you the Dochie now means that she's accepting problem, and she cannot afford to go back to problem that she's running away from. So whoever that's saying that is not thinking, doesn't even have brain. I'm telling you the truth. Because if you, the Doche, is not with any other woman, is not with Judy Austin, has nothing to do with any woman, you will say it's possible. It's not the husband, it's possible. But this one, that you, the Doche, is already with 3 kids and with Judy Austin, and Judy Austin family are that Mborokotombo, with many people, with all those their nonsense, mame water worship, the fetish worship. That Judy Austin's sister always go to river. You see it on social media every time. She goes to river to invoke the powers of the stream, of the sea. All those kind of things. And you want to go and be sharing with all those people. It's not possible. So they are the one bringing this information to soften the mind of people to see that you, the Duce, had been begging and Premier is not accepting. That's just what they want to create. But it's not a problem. Everybody has known that Premier has not accepted forced polygamy since. She has rejected it. So if you say it again and again and again, it doesn't make any difference, because that's what she has already done. So they have brought Emeka now thinking that they will win the court of public opinion, so that at least during that, because of that, you can bounce back to his career. I tell you, take it from me, all these things that are happening, all these things they are doing, is just that they want you, the Duchess, to fall back to career. They want a situation where you will drop a video, and in the next 24 hours or 48 hours, over 1 million people will view it. And you will bounce back. And you know what it means when you make 1 million views on YouTube, So that's just as all the strategy, all this nonsense you see they are saying, everything that is happening, all this you, the Dochie, staying in Asaba for months now, not going back to Judy and everything. What they want to do is to hit you back to his career, so that if the guy hits back to his career, everything is done. They are okay. They are good. They are okay. They are good. So my people, no be smart, So don't be dissuaded. Don't get angry over all the peddling lies that Judy Austin fans are doing on social media. They have a target. They have already failed. You understand? Because I was so shocked when Chief Jenny was giving the Emeka order, and the Emeka obeyed immediately, meaning that a lot of things has changed. And look at Yinka came. Even as they throw Yinka under the bus, she's still struggling every day, every time. She's still struggling. I'm telling you that Yinka will be ready to be the 3rd wife of you, the Doche, if you, the Doche, will still drag her into a Doche family, because that surname is what she's looking for. She's not looking for the surname because the surname is very important. She's looking for the surname to use and drag Premier down. Jealousy, Jeloma. That is what is buying all of them where Premier did. I don't know what Premier did to them, that all of them are so jealous of this woman like this. Is it bad for someone to be progressive? Is it bad for somebody to have breakthrough? Is it bad for God to bless somebody? They are so jealous. In fact, their jealousy is too much. What did this woman do? Sometimes I will also sit down and be watching. I say, what did this woman do to all the people that are dragging her? What did she do to them? All the people that are dragging Kweme, what did Kweme do to them? Just pick all of them. Chief Jenny, what will Chief Jenny say Kweme did to her? Okay, what did Kweme do to Judy? If Judy, Judy is her fan, is her celebrity. What did Kweme do to Judy? Because Kweme said he's not going to share you the Doche with Judy. Judy have. They should have even been the ones supporting and clapping for May. Because May left for them what they think they need. You, the Doche, is their problem. He left you for them. What is their problem? You say you want you. She ran away and leave you for you. You are still not happy. What is the problem of Voxj? What's the problem of Yinka? Yinka, what is your problem? Because you see a woman that is winning and you cannot win. You have married how many husbands? You couldn't win any of them. And you see a woman who just left and became great, who left a celebrity and became more celebrated than the celebrity. You become angry. Did Kweme strow you? Did Kweme drag you? Did Kweme mention your name? Has Kweme ever said anything about you? Does Kweme even know you? Yeah, you said there was a time Links gave me your number to call you to help her out to, sort something out on social media and everything, on tech and everything, and you couldn't help. Maybe that's why May hate you. May hate you how? Has May ever mentioned your name to anybody? Has May mentioned your name to anybody? You are the one dragging yourself. You are the one giving stories. You are the one giving answers. You are the one raising questions and answering it and everything. Queen May does not know most of these guys, has no personal relationship with them, has no personal business with you. She has never done any business with you. What is your problem with this woman? That is a question every rational human being will ask. These people that are dragging May, okay, you are dragging her because of Judy. What did Queen May do to Judy? Because Queen May did not leave her property to Judy to possess. Is it not? Queen May did not leave her property for Judy to possess. She didn't leave the mansion. That is it. Why is it not? Why did she leave? She did not want to leave the mansion for anybody. And it's become a problem to you because she didn't want to leave the mansion. Now wow. She didn't leave her landed properties for you guys. And that is a problem to you. So there is nothing any of you can stand up and beat your chest and say, this is what this woman do to me, or this is what this woman do to us. But you guys are dragging her dragging her like say you they drag a person a neighbor generator when no gree start. Like say she has already buy everybody in your house. Like say she's the problem you're having. God I beg you. God I beg you. My people no be smart, you know. Now, so they just reach out table and say, make a touchlight and with una. Like and share this video, and God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye.